This episode is brought to you by
JG
Graybill!
Woo! Now enjoy the episode.
This is All Sports All the Time, episode 131, first
episode 1. It's like
of
the year.
Well, but it's not episode 1.
But it's the episode 1 of 2022.
We recorded episode 1 in 2019, which means we recorded an episode in 2019,
3 years old.
2020, 2021, and 2022. So this
Wow.
is the fourth year that we have recorded
So
an
we're
episode.
4 years old.
You're
I
really
think
great at
we're
math,
still
Parker.
3, but with part of 2019, and the math gets complicated there.
It does.
I think
Math
we're
is
like
tough.
2.5-ish, somewhere around there, almost 3.
So we're almost coming out of like infancy, newborn area.
We're learning.
We're becoming a toddler.
We already know how to walk. We're probably learning how to talk at this
we're
point,
learning
right?
some words.
We're learning.
Yeah,
we're learning
we
how
can kinda say
to
a few
spread our
things.
wings and fly.
We can say a couple names.
Like All Sports All the Time. We can say that name.
human development.
Mhm.
Soon we're gonna start flying.
Great start, just like normal. We picked up right where we left off
We
2
did.
weeks ago, but because we were off for 2 weeks, Christmas passed us by,
And we have presents.
we always give each other presents
Right to the chase.
on the podcast. Jump right to the chase.
Jump right.
Jamar Chase.
Cut to the chase.
Cut to the chase. I think that's what you were looking for.
Yeah.
Last year, I was given a shirt with "Bread is Bready" on the front and a shirtless Parker on the back. So the bar is real high.
It's huge.
I forget what we gave Luke a Joe Burrow shirt.
Jersey.
Yep. Which I've never really seen him wear, but it's fine.
I've worn it twice. Once for the video, and one time I went up to Parker to watch the Eagles game, but it was the end of the Bengals game and they were popping off, so I put that.
Yeah.
I put that on.
There you
Yeah,
go.
true.
Yeah, you could wear it for their playoff game, whoever they play. And I don't remember what we got.
Ooh, I'm gonna be so
Parker,
torn when they play the
but-
Eagles in the Super Bowl.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Eagles,
to like.
Bengals.
I'm gonna have to
That's
put
a
my,
win-win for you.
have my Eagles jersey on and then put my Bengals jersey on when they're on offense, and then take
Yeah.
my Eagles jersey on when they're on offense.
Jamar
Yeah.
Chase versus Devontae Smith.
That'd be pretty sweet.
That's
Like
I would
literally,
like that matchup.
one of them plays cornerback. Like
They just guard each other.
Yeah, they just guard each other.
that would be fun.
the whole game.
No, Darius Slay would lock down Jamar
Jamar
Chase.
Chase.
Oh yeah, totally.
We'll get to Eagles talk later because there is a lot of Eagles talk to be talked about. But
talk.
who wants to give
Yeah, who
their
wants to go
present
first?
in what order first?
Should we give Owen his?
Sure.
Start us off. Do you
Sure.
have it? Where is it?
Yeah, it's
Alright.
right here. It's at my feet.
Parker made no attempt to hide that he had a present. Luke sneakily put his
It wasn't really.
back
sneaky,
over
but-
here. All right,
Merry
it
Christmas.
says Luke on the bag.
Yep.
So, yep. Wait, really?
Yep.
Wow,
That was a good wow.
that is amazing.
Do you want to know the story behind this?
Holy cow, guys! Thank
Yeah.
you so
Do you want to know
much.
the story behind this?
Yes, yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
yeah, go.
So
wow.
I'm sitting in math analysis. Okay, well, first of all, these are very hard to come by, right?
Yes.
And I've always
Best
I've been-
jersey in the MLB.
Best jersey in all of sports. And I've been looking, well, the Cream Sixers is pretty cool too. Anyway, sorry, that's the point. I've been looking for one of these for like 2-3 years now,
Same.
and they're impossible to find.
And when you do find them, they're
Yeah.
$150.
Yeah, and so I found one. I was looking during math analysis, and I found one.
But I told you the idea.
Yeah, Parker's like, oh, we should do this for Owen. And I'm like, dude, they're impossible to find. But but literally, just periodically throughout the year, I'll look. And I
Yeah,
found one.
just
I'm
in
like,
case.
I found it. And so I ordered it for myself.
Yeah.
I ordered it for
I was gonna ask
myself, and then I texted my dad. I'll be like, "You'll never believe what I just got." And he's like, "Oh, what'd you just get?" And I was like, "Powder blue Harper jersey." And he's like, "No, you didn't." I'm like, "Yeah, I did." And he's like, "We may or may not have gotten you one for Christmas."
Oh, that's
So-
amazing.
So yeah, so
Wow.
I kept the order so we could give it to Owen, obviously.
Wow, that is. Thanks, guys. That is amazing. Because I've had the same experience where I've been looking for a powder blue
It's
Harper jersey,
they're
and they're just
possible.
they're so expensive when
Now we
you do
really
find
have to go
them.
to a
And
Phillies
they're-
game and match.
Oh my word, yeah. Wow. I think I've said wow like 8 times now, but I don't know what else to say.
yeah,
This is
wow, that's
awesome.
about right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
you have a whole
Oh man, I gotta.
video on YouTube saying wow. So
Yeah, I do. I've made up half of that amount of time in just this episode. All right, I'm gonna get up and get my present, and while I'm gone, I can put this on, so that'll
Yes.
just.
I thought about wearing
Work out
mine as a
perfectly.
teaser, but then I realized I'm
Yeah,
going,
no, if
I'm
you
going
wore it, it would have spoiled it.
Yeah.
Well, no, as a teaser, and then
Be like,
I figured
what?
I'm going
What?
skiing right afterwards. I don't really want to have that with me.
Yeah,
so.
true.
That's a good way to go about it. All right, so my present, I got each of you. They're different, but they are of the same ilk.
Ilk?
Ilk?
Is
Yeah.
ilk a word?
They are, yeah. They're related.
Ooh, I like that
basically.
box.
It's a Canva triangle box.
It looked like a Toblerone.
Sure. Parker and I got Luke a present, but it still hasn't arrived.
Ah.
Yeah.
So Luke's gonna get 2 actually, but
I won't complain.
I got both of you custom posters
Oh.
with pictures
No
from
way.
stuff that happened in 2020.
Oh,
If you want to try to guess what different stuff was.
funny.
let's
Oh.
go. Oh, this is so
Okay.
sick.
NFL draft night. I
Well, show it
came
to
right
the
from
camera.
work. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, this one is from NFL draft night. I came right from work wearing my Chick-fil-A uniform.
That was the moment, like moments after we drafted Devonta Smith.
Yeah. This one, I remembered this. I don't remember exactly what the video was for.
Something with we were playing pig, or yeah, some type of
Yeah.
basketball competition, and you
Look at that form though.
put your sweatshirt over your head and then shot the ball into the Wolves' roof.
Yeah. Obviously after we dyed our hair.
Mhm.
Can't forget that. My Hard Knocks coach or GM video, and then the on the way to the Phillies game that got canceled.
Yep.
This is some great memories this year.
Oh man, okay. Alright. We'll start with this one, the music video.
Yes, sir.
James
James Gemini
2.0.
2.0. And then we'll head down to this one. This was my very first speech?
Your championship speech.
My championship
from
speech?
fantasy
From last
football.
year. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's
It
right.
feels so.
Welcome to the WoW Club.
It feels
Yeah.
so long
My
ago.
championship speech.
But at the same time, it was just this past year.
It's weird.
Actually, I have that same exact shirt on right now.
Our wardrobe is extensive.
This is me looking super athletic right here playing
Yeah.
baseball. I look pretty
You
like
look good.
I look pretty good in that picture. Not
Mhm.
gonna lie. Quads are popping. And,
Oh my gosh.
and then
that's so...
when I had to wear a brown shirt, this is my whole mood that entire time.
Yup.
When I thought that the Browns were gonna beat the Steelers,
No. You
or
thought-
no,
yeah.
wait, who was it?
You thought that the Steelers were going to beat the Browns.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah,
Yeah.
Steelers were gonna beat the Browns, but the Browns somehow just demolished them.
But this was not this year. This is not this season. This is 2 seasons. Like
This
right?
is last season.
Yeah.
Man.
One season ago, but it was last postseason. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that sort of thing.
Wow.
Okay.
These good memories right here.
I got one for you.
All right.
It's a box.
The Bonton. I
Yeah.
love Bonton. I love Bonton.
Well wrapped.
Thank you.
It's a good tissue paper job.
What? No way. No way. You got me tick. Wait, there's 3.
Mm-hmm.
We can. Let's go! Yes! Let's go!
Together.
Oh,
was
that's gonna be
great.
so fun. Let's go.
It's the last regular season game of the season.
Yeah.
That's gonna be so fun.
Or at least last home game. They might have an away game, but it's
Yeah,
it's
it's
the
last
last
home
game at the Wells Fargo Center
Let's
for
go.
the season.
Let's go. That's gonna be awesome. We get to see Kate Cunningham in his rookie year.
Uh-huh.
Oh my
Does he
word.
play for the Pistons?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
I figured.
go. Oh, this is gonna be so awesome. Thank you,
Yeah.
Luke. This is gonna be such a fun time.
Those aren't the actual tickets.
Thanks.
The actual tickets are.
Yeah, well that makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure if you walked up to the gate with that, they'd look at you like you were crazy.
Let's go.
But I printed them. Oh man, that was great.
That's
I
gonna
can't
be
take credit
so
for that
fun.
idea. Luke called me and was like, "Hey, is this a good idea?" And I was like, "Yes, it is."
Oh, it's gonna be so
yeah.
fun. April 10th is gonna be awesome. Man.
You can wear your new Sixers sweatshirt to the game.
Exactly.
With
Have
your
your-
bead jersey.
Just have my
jersey.
jersey over top.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I own a
That'd be
Sixers
nice.
hat, and I think that's it.
I have a Sixers sweatshirt and a T-shirt.
We'll
So,
give you.
We'll see
stuff.
how the weather goes. Yeah, we'll be fully decked out. So that was the Christmas gift giving
Yes, it
portion.
was.
I have one more gift, kind of. It goes with Parker's image of him wearing the Browns jersey. That was or T-shirt.
Sure.
That was almost exactly a year ago
Wow.
when that happened. It was the first episode of 2021,
Oh, that was a good episode.
and this is the first episode of 2022.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm just going to cede the floor and let Parker and Luke just dunk on Baker Mayfield as much as they would like.
Yes!
I
Really?
mean-
You're letting us do that?
Yep.
Wow.
Well, I mean,
this
I
is
don't-
like
Take it
the
away.
best gift.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen our Instagram story, but some of the texts that I've sent about Baker, that man, he
I'll pull
is
some up for you.
yeah, he is something out of a garbage can that was dunked in lava.
Basically,
And, yeah.
ever since he got one commercial, everybody thought this guy is phenomenal. Like, he's the best player in the world. But no, he's literally the opposite of that. If you could take a grown man and put him into a kid's body and then have him throw a football, that's not Baker Mayfield, because Baker Mayfield can't even throw a football.
Exactly. Picture this. Picture an alligator, but the alligator's tail was cut off, turned into alligator jerky, which is delicious. And then once you eat that jerky, you puke it up onto the alligator. You rip its eyeballs out, chop the top of its mouth off,
Uh-huh.
and then you rip its tongue out. Put a football on the bottom part of that mouth, and that doesn't even come close to how bad Baker Mayfield is.
That was
Yeah.
so graphic.
Totally, I 100% agree. Baker's throwing form looks like Uncle Rico. It is terrible. I mean, if he could like literally just throw anything, like maybe he can throw like a tennis ball, but I highly doubt it. I think that Baker, like, probably there's a 50% chance that every time he throws the ball, it's just going to hit himself like a boomerang. Because whenever he throws it, it's awful. It comes off terrible.
I would trust a newborn baby that is literally 3 minutes old evading an Aaron Donald sack more than I would trust Baker Mayfield
Yeah,
to throw a nice little 5-yard check down.
yeah. His name is terrible. His game is terrible. My rhyming is terrible.
Yeah.
But not as terrible as Baker
Baker
Mayfield. He is so
There's
bad.
nothing that is remotely beneficial about that man.
No, Owen says, and I quote, "He's good enough. He can win us games. He can do enough with the Browns' talent around him to win."
The only talent on that team is Nick Chubb himself.
Yeah.
And Kareem Hunt.
Literally,
Kareem Hunt is
Nick
pretty
Chubb
good.
and Kareem Hunt literally carry
Yeah, Miles
that team.
Garrett's pretty good.
And Miles Garrett. But Baker Mayfield can't do anything. He can't even hand the ball off to them sometimes.
It's almost as if like his body seizes up and he has a brain tumor and seizure every single time that
Wow.
that might be a little far. Hold on. Let's take a step back.
Well, Baker, if you're listening,
I hope you are.
we do actually really like you.
Sure.
Hopefully you're not watching. I hope
May the
that
Browns lose.
you find a place somewhere.
Where are the Browns?
You can maybe go back to your bakery.
The Bengals.
Oh, they're gonna lose.
Yeah, that Browns Bengals game would have been for the division if the Chiefs had beaten the Bengals last week, but
Rip.
it's not. My favorite text thread that we've had about Baker was Parker saying, "Baker is very, very bad, Owen." Luke, "I think if we were to cut off Parker's arms and legs and then blindfold him, he would still be better than Baker." Parker, agreed. Luke, "Now that's a good YouTube video idea." Which is just amazing comedic back and forth from the two of them. So that
I'm just chiming in. Agreed.
yeah, that summarizes their feelings on Baker Mayfield, I
Yeah.
guess, pretty well.
Oh, and what are your feelings? Have they changed at all?
Um,
Or are you just gonna say, "Oh, he was injured"?
he
doesn't
was
want to admit it.
injured.
Except for the last like 4 weeks, he's not injured. And he's
My
still garbage.
thoughts on my belief in Baker Mayfield has definitely dropped, but it has not dropped so low that I think that there is a better quarterback that the Browns will be able to get, because they're probably not going to get Rodgers, they're probably not going to get Watson.
They can
So
get- they can
I don't
get-
think somebody in the draft this year would be better than Baker Mayfield.
bring anybody in, any backup.
See, my
from
thoughts
the
of him are
XFL.
not that low.
No, and they will be
Any
better.
backup from the XFL.
That I'm not that low on him.
Come on, like literally.
I think he's a starting level quarterback, but
no, he's not
what
a starting
universe?
the
Yeah.
Browns need something
On
better.
what team would he start?
Name another team where he could start.
He would start on the Jets.
No,
Let's just start with that.
no.
No.
Zach
Easily.
Wilson is
Zach
better
Wilson is much better than Brown or Baker.
Okay, he'd probably start on the Jags over Trevor
Trevor,
Lawrence.
really?
Trevor
No.
Lawrence
Trevor
is
Lawrence
better.
first overall
Baker would
pick
start
was
on the
champ-
Panthers.
No, Sammy D,
Newton is
Cam
better.
Newton. Cam Newton is a rating
Sammy D.
and Cam Newton is a rating MVP.
Yeah.
Sammy D. Oh, but have you seen Cam Newton now?
Doesn't
Terrible.
matter.
He'd probably start on the Broncos.
Drew
Drew
Lock
Lock has proved
Drew
himself.
Lock is
Okay.
way better than
All right.
all these.
And
you're
Teddy
wrong.
B.
You're wrong. Oh.
You'd rather have Drew Lock than Baker Mayfield.
Yes.
Healthy Baker Mayfield.
Yes.
Wow. That's okay. I'm not at that
You're
level.
biased because of the commercials. The
No.
commercials brainwash.
You were
I
just
don't think the
so
commercials are
heavy
that
on
good.
progressive.
At home with Baker Mayfield, blah
They're
blah
not.
blah.
I
You
don't
just
think-
want Baker Mayfield in your home.
I don't think my family even has progressive insurance, so.
Well, you just
It
want it
doesn't,
so
I
bad,
don't-
and that's why you're obsessed with Baker.
No.
What's the
jealous.
opposite of progressive insurance?
State Farm.
Liberal insurance? Is that the
What?
opposite?
Degressive.
Regressive.
Regressive.
Depressing insurance.
Depressive.
Someone needs to make an insurance company that's regressive to compete. They would have
Regressive insurance.
regressive insurance would have the one character in the progressive commercials with Flo
Who's
where
the-
she like visits her
Wait,
sister.
who's the Browns'
She
rival?
would be part
Who's the
of
Browns'
progressive.
biggest rival?
Probably the Steelers
Big Ben.
or the Bengals.
Big Ben
Ben
with
is the-
regressive insurance.
in retirement, in his
Yeah.
first gig. Big Ben, I feel like would not play well in commercials at all. There's a reason Ben is not in any ads ever because he doesn't seem like that sort of guy, you know?
True. Very
Yeah.
true. I agree.
We're gonna talk about football a lot because we've been off 2 weeks and a lot has happened with football. Do you guys want to start with Eagles talk or Antonio Brown?
Antonio
maybe.
Brown.
All right.
Antonio Brown.
We're going to talk about Antonio Brown via the two segments that have kind of started to become one. They're attached now. Parker's Pep Talks and Mad Hatter, in
Mad
which
Hatter.
Parker and Luke, Parker gives a pep talk, Luke rants about stuff, and they used to be different things,
Rant,
but we were
rant,
like,
rant.
hey, what if we did them for the same thing? So we're going to try that out here. Who wants to go first? All right,
I'll go
Parker
We'll let Parker go
is
first.
going
Ladies
to give
first.
Antonio Brown
Wow.
a pep talk. Take it away.
Antonio Brown. There's been a rough series of events the last couple weeks. I know you got angry with Bruce Arians. You stormed off the field in a rage. I saw that you took off not all of your clothes. You took off your jersey and you stormed off the field. I'm really glad that you didn't decide to moon the fans because that would have been terrible. So thank you for using your brain a little bit. I know that right now in your life you may seem like you're feeling lost or don't know where to go next. I understand that the Tampa Bay Bucks were your home for about 1 year, and now you don't know where to go on this long and winding road. Now here's what I'll tell you. Your football career may be over, but your real life career is not over. Really, you're only in your 30s and your life is just beginning. You have until you're 90. Actually, since you've made poor life decisions, I would say you probably have until you're like 50.
Whoa!
So you have
Your drop off.
a little less than half your life left. You can do so many things in such a long period of time. I believe that you can be a baker, you can be a shopper, you could be an Uber driver, and maybe even you could become the next top model. You never know. You have so many things. I know that you wanted to show off your abs. Maybe you could show off your abs in a different way. I know that you've made some poor life decisions in the past, but those moments don't define you. You can come back from this. I believe in you, AB. I believe in you, and other people don't believe in you, but listen to me. I believe in you. All you have to do is just fix your mindset. Completely shift your mindset around into, instead of blaming other people, just go after it. Go attack. Go get whatever you want in life. Be fruitful. Be awesome. and eat lots of amazing, amazing chocolate. Because when you die, you can't have chocolate. You never know, you just can't. And therefore, all you have to do is follow my advice. Stay strong, stay steady, and persevere through all the hard times. And go win that Super Bowl!
Wait,
Yeah!
how's he gonna win a Super Bowl if he's not on a team?
You never know.
Like an actual Super Bowl, or maybe like his personal
Not
Super
his
Bowl.
personal Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would you sign him to the Eagles?
No.
I believe in you. Well, but kind of.
I believe in you for this segment, but
yeah.
but not in the real life.
That's fair. And now Luke with the much easier job of the Antonio Brown rant.
Antonio Brown. You are such a disgrace to the game of football. There have been so many guys out there who work hard and they work at that goal. They play Little League, or what is it? I don't know, Pee Wee football, or whatever they call it in football. They play middle school, they play in high school, they play in college. These guys fight for their chance in the NFL, but they don't get it. They are failures. But listen to me. You know what you did? You had that opportunity. You are talented. You are skilled. And you were a great wide receiver. You showed it on the Steelers. You even showed it in your year with the Bucks. You are an amazing wide receiver. And you know what? You took that, you crumbled it up like a piece of paper, you lit it on fire, and you threw it out the window. And not only did you just burn the paper, but you burned the entire forest down. You, in California, those forest fires, that was because of you. And that is your fault. All you did was cause harm to your name, cause harm to the game, and you just ruined everything. Bruce Arians, did he maybe make a mistake trying to start you because of an injury? Sure. But you know what you did? You took fire and you fought it with an entire flamethrower. You didn't fight fire with fire. You fought fire with nuclear energy and you exploded it. You took everything and made the situation 10 times worse. You ripped off your jersey. You disgraced the jersey. You disgraced the field. You disgraced the fans. You ran off that field, and you will never show your face again in public. Because you know what happens if you do? If you show your face again in public, you will be hurt beyond hurt, and people will absolutely destroy you. The publicity will destroy you, as well as everything else. I rest my case.
Wow. Speaking of being on fire, Luke on fire during that. Oh my goodness.
You fought fire with a flamethrower.
You're responsible for the California wildfires.
It's all you.
Oh my word,
I should
that
have
was
said the
amazing.
Australian wildfires.
Well, isn't there Colorado wildfires now?
There's wildfires everywhere.
Forest fires.
Earth wildfires.
Isn't there like
Forest
fire
fires.
in the earth?
The core of the earth
Yes.
is lava, yes.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So we're standing on fire. I can walk. You know how
Kind
people
of.
say like, "Oh yeah, I can walk on water." Well, I can walk on fire.
Take that.
Take that.
Take that.
And technically, there is underwater
There's a layer of
wells.
water,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's the aquifers.
You're
so
walking
I can
on
also
water
walk
and
on
fire
water.
simultaneously.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive when
Thank
you
you.
think
Okay.
about it. Wow. All right.
Deheat a little bit.
Coming in hot to start the year.
Yeah, like literally
Woo!
fire.
Yeah. Quite literally very hot. Luke is now hot as well with his...
Luke joins the Embiid club.
Yeah. Luke, who's been looking hot this week?
Yeah.
Well,
Other than Joel Embiid, because he's always looking hot. And especially this week, as he's been on a tear.
are we... Yeah, honestly, I gotta give it to Jamar Chase.
Mm,
That man is smoking. I have to do it for you guys.
That was great.
I mean, in our league, we have weird scoring in our league, but he dropped 101 fantasy points. In most other like normal PPR leagues, Owen,
Our scoring is about double the standard.
he dropped like 55 points in a lot of other leagues, which for normal PPR is absolutely insane. I mean, you just don't see that, and I mean that man is crazy. He is
101
insane.
points.
He put up, I don't think even Tyreek Hill last year when he had that crazy Bucks
Oh,
game.
gosh,
he
no.
didn't even put up
He had-
100 in our league.
He had like 90.
Yeah.
80.
something.
It was like
80,
80, yeah,
It was
80,
88
80 something.
or 80 something. I don't remember.
Ridiculous.
Anyway, Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase is a league winner.
Crazy. And people are like, oh, Justin Jefferson had a similar rookie year. Jamar Chase had a slightly better rookie year. Justin Jefferson had a similar one. I give Jamar Chase the leg up. I give Jamar Chase a better future. I think he's gonna have a better future. He's got a better quarterback behind him. Kirk Cousins has ups and downs. I feel like Joe Burrow has proven that he's been a solid quarterback
Jamar
through
Chase
and through.
has like 1,400 yards or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
Justin
did a
Jefferson-
lot
He
of
also
that.
has the most drops in the league. So if he gets those under control,
I told you.
But listen,
Good nibble.
but to have 1,400 yards and the most drops, that's crazy.
yeah.
But I mean, I think my favorite part about watching Jamar Chase play is his yards after catch.
His yak.
He's
His
so
yak.
fast.
He'll catch the ball and he'll just weave in and out of guys, and it's insane. His agility, his speed.
He's what we were told
Everything
Jalen
is-
Rager would be.
Yeah.
But Jalen Rager is not.
He's so bad.
Jalen Rager is almost as bad as Baker Mayfield, and that's saying something.
We should do that power rankings maybe next week. Parker and Luke's
Worst
bottom
players.
5 NFL players.
Hmm.
Luke, I know Adam Thielen would be low on that list because he doesn't like how his face looks.
That's not wrong.
But
Oh
You know.
man.
Can I include retired players?
they might have to be 2 lists, like one retired players list and one
Because
current
I would
players
definitely
list.
include Adam Vinatieri on that list.
Well, obviously, yeah. You
Yeah, I
never
hate
like
that
that
man.
military. Yeah. You guys want to talk about the
75-year-old
Eagles?
kicker.
Yes.
We haven't talked about them in 2 weeks.
Oh, no one
and
ever.
They are
we
so
have yet
good.
to say this. I am the last one with unnaturally blonde hair.
Yeah.
And next episode, it's all gone.
Owen does have a little like white tingles, a little.
There's like there's
White
a slight
tingles.
there's a slight tint, a little haze on the top where there's like a
It looks like he's
microscopic
graying.
amount.
It
of
looks like
blonde.
he's graying a little.
That's what
bit.
I
Owen,
thought.
Are you aging?
It's
Have we
weird.
aged you?
Yeah.
Are we causing
Yes.
grays?
Yeah, me and Luke are just like so crazy that we're like Owen's just getting older from us.
Mhm.
Isn't that what parents say? Like, oh man, you're making me old.
You're aging me. Yeah.
Yeah, I think my dad has said that once your kids hit double digits in age, that's when the gray starts to
Gray
appear
starts to
more.
happen.
Yeah, which makes sense, I think.
Yeah, well, the Eagles won a lot more than 3 games.
Yup.
To finish the regular season 9-8 over 500, I mean that's solid right there.
After you lost your quarterback and your head
Head
coach,
coach.
basically a complete reset. This was supposed to be our rebuilding year,
Mm-hmm.
and we
I feel like
we
kinda-
rebuilt instantaneously.
We pulled a Patriots.
Yeah, even better Patriots because Belichick went 7-9
Yeah.
in his one rebuilding year.
That shows just how bad Bill Belichick is. The Eagles.
Way to spin, Parker.
Can be better than him.
Way to spin.
Okay, I want to hear your guys' opinion. I know my opinion. I want to hear your guys'.
Your
Jalen
guys'
Hurts next season.
What?
What do
about-
you guys think? Like,
Oh.
what are your what is your
What
stance
do I
on
want
Jalen
it to
Hurts?
be, or like what does it need to be?
I think either or. Give me everything you got on that.
He's locked up the QB1 position for next year. It would take, like, if he does what he did this year again, depends on where we are in the draft, we might consider taking a quarterback. But if he, like, continues at his rate of improvement, he's got the job. Because if he's this good, and we have 3 first-round picks this year, hopefully the roster will get better.
Mhm.
So we're not going to be, like, a top 10 pick team. So you're not really going to have a great shot at getting a rookie quarterback. So I think the only way Hurts gets replaced as the quarterback 1 is if we get Rodgers or Watson.
Okay.
Parker, what do you think?
I would
Your
say,
stance on Jalen.
yeah, he'll probably be the quarterback next year.
Mhm.
But my early Eagles prediction is that they go like 9-8 again.
You think they're gonna stay consistent 500?
Yeah.
Ooh, or Russ. Russ would be the third guy on that list.
That's what I was thinking. I would think Jalen has a starting spot. I think the big thing, whether we go for Russ or not, is gonna be our playoff game. I think based on how Jalen plays in that playoff game, I think that's gonna be a huge
That could be a
factor
lot.
in how he's and the
Yeah.
decision to go to see whether we seek a quarterback or stick with Jalen.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Another thing I have with the Eagles is I think something that we should do is use one of those first rounders and include it in a package to acquire Calvin Ridley.
Ooh,
I think
yeah,
Ridley
Calvin
Smith.
Woo!
I think that's
That would
a
be
Ridley
because
Smith
loaded.
Goddard.
Ridley Smith Goddard. I mean, that is a deadly combo.
We'd be
right
loaded, yeah.
Because
And the Falcons could use it because Matt Ryan, we don't know how much longer he's going to be around.
they're honestly they're rebuilding right now.
They've shown that they're willing to make moves
They
when they got
acquired
Kyle Pitts. Yeah.
I mean, Cordell Patterson had a great season, but he's old. He's not going to last much longer.
yeah.
Hey, I loved him this year.
He was so good.
He was the only reason why I was probably in the playoffs, to be honest.
Yeah.
My team was not that strong.
Yeah.
And so
Steal.
I think, Falcons are honestly in a rebuild right now. They've
Mhm.
got young Kyle Pitts, but
That's a
other
good
than
idea.
that, there's not a whole lot that they have going for them. And I mean, Russell Gage has shown that he's pretty good. I think he could be decent enough for them if we were to acquire Calvin Ridley. I think I saw a report that said that he was in trade talks or something like that.
Mhm.
So that's what made me.
That would be
Yeah,
awesome.
That would be fantastic. We'd definitely be better than 9-8. Though.
We'd have a
Yeah,
really
but-
good receiving room between Quez Watkins,
Quez.
I love Quez.
I actually like Quez.
Quez is good.
Devontae Smith, Calvin Ridley,
And by then
Dallas
we
Goddard.
can cut Jalen Rager.
And JJ Arcega-Whiteside.
Yeah.
When
And,
does his-
did you see how terrible his game was?
No.
Like literally, he can't even play with the backups. Like,
No, he's bad.
Yeah, really bad. But let's focus on the positive. The Eagles have locked up a playoff spot. They're either going to be the 6th or the 7th seed.
as
means-
long as they don't face the Bucks.
If the
they're gonna-
Niners
I
win, don't
want
we play
them to
the-
face the Bucks.
I want them to play
Owen-
the Cowboys.
Oh, I think
That-
there's
yeah.
one
I think-
outcome
yeah,
in which we play them.
That would make for such an entertaining game.
It'd be really
The fact
exciting.
that in the second half of the game we've really fell apart, but the first half, we played a game against them, and their starters versus our secondaries, like literally our second string everything versus their starters, and we still played it. We still were able to compete with them.
Yeah.
Could you see they got Devontae Smith the record, and then took
They
him
they
out?
broke 2 records last.
What was the second one?
It was a franchise record.
Most rushing yards.
Most rushing yards
Oh, okay.
in the season.
And
Oh,
Kelsey
they broke that.
extended
They broke
his.
And Kelsey extended
streak.
his streak. He snapped the ball once.
Yeah, I saw.
Started
Yeah,
the
he
game.
He's out of there.
He was out.
I hope Jason Kelsey doesn't retire.
I think he
That'd be
will.
sad. He might.
I don't
He's
want him
getting
to,
up there.
but I think he will.
He might. Yeah. That would be
We
sad
gotta
if he
grab a
does
good
retire.
center.
But we have Landon Dickerson.
Yeah.
How we grabbed him this year. I don't understand, man. How sneak peek? We've got another Eagles parody song coming out soon.
I think.
Howie Roseman as a GM doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I love how you still have the tag on the jersey.
Yeah, I didn't have scissors.
I
down
think.
here.
I think it was really smart grabbing Landon Dickerson this past draft, so that he had an entire year to train under Kelsey.
Yeah.
And to practice under Kelsey and learn from Kelsey.
Mhm.
Because if we were to go, okay, Kelsey's gone, let's find someone quick, and just grab someone out of
Yeah.
the draft or trade for someone, I don't think they'd be as good. I think
ahead.
Yeah, I think the fact that he was able to train under Kelsey gave him so much more of an advantage to train under one of the best centers that we've ever seen.
Yeah.
True.
I liked where Parker was going. What are your ideal matchups? By the time this comes out, we'll know. But who are you hoping we play? Because I think the 3 most likely outcomes are Bucks, Rams, Cardinals,
Yeah.
and then the Cowboys are 4th.
I would say at this point, I want the Rams.
Really?
Yeah. I would go Rams, Bucks, Cardinals. Because I feel like the Cardinals already had their struggles, and they're coming out of it now.
Mm.
So now I feel like they're going to be loaded.
Okay.
I feel like they had their struggles, and it's good to have your struggles at a point where it's not the playoffs. I feel like the Rams, they could, one game, they could get, it's kind of trapped. And they have all this talent, but it might not come at the right time. So I feel like the Rams, we could get them. The Bucks, we could also get them because, as you said, they're kind of falling. But I never want to play Tom Brady in the playoffs. So
Yeah. I would go. I think
Tom Brady in the playoffs scares
either
me.
Bucks
It
Cardinals
scares me.
Rams or Cardinals Bucks Rams.
You would least want to play the Rams or most?
Least.
Yeah,
I think.
I agree with that.
I don't know. The
I'm
Rams.
scared of the Rams.
The Rams. Yeah,
They have so much talent,
They
but
do.
it might not come together.
I could make a positive case for any of them.
Mhm.
If we do end up playing
Yeah.
the Rams, it's the case you would make is well, when they played the Titans, everybody was like, oh, the Titans are going to lose because they didn't have Derrick Henry. And then the Titans just pounded the rock they ran it all over the Rams.
Mhm.
And it's like, well, the Eagles could do that too.
Yeah,
Just
I
run
think-
the ball and out physical the Rams.
I think, as far as running goes, if we can shut down Aaron Donald.
Easy.
No.
Yeah, Jason Kelsey versus Aaron Donald.
Woo! I think that
Dream
would be
matchup.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like the Bucks. Maybe I'm not 100% like clear, but the Bucks, they just lost AB, which obviously isn't huge deal, but they also don't have Leonard Fournette
Winning.
right now.
Yeah.
So I think they're.
But it's Tom Brady. I don't want to play Tom.
But all
Brady.
he has is Mike Evans and Gronk at this point.
Yeah, that's
still too
still
much.
better than what he had in the Patriots.
So that's why, yeah, and I don't know. I feel like
Hey,
the
Edelman.
Cardinals.
What'd you say?
Edelman.
Yeah, but Mike Evans is better than Julian Edelman.
Mike Evans is very good.
Yeah, I don't really want to play anybody.
Well, okay.
I just want for
Just buy.
I just want to
Yeah.
buy.
I think the Bucks would be number one on the list of teams. If
Yeah.
I got to choose, I would want to play the Bucks.
Yeah.
Just because I think they're stumbling right now.
I think honestly our best chance would
This
be
might be the
against
best
the
time
Cowboys.
to hit them.
But it's Tom.
Probably, but unfortunately, I think there's some crazy thing. Like all of the underdogs have to win for that to
Yeah.
happen. So
I
I
really
don't
want
think
the
it's very
Jags to
likely.
win.
But I would rather play the Bucks and then the Cardinals and then the Rams.
And all those games happen at 4:25 today.
That is gonna be I love how they expanded the 4 o'clock slate. So it's like half the games are at 1, half the games are at 4.
Yeah, that is cool.
And then Luke alluded to the Sunday night game. What is
Chargers Raiders?
the scenario?
Yeah.
You guys want to explain that?
Okay, so if one team loses, what's the team that needs to lose?
If the Jaguars beat the Colts.
If the Jaguars beat
Oh,
the
they're
Colts,
winning.
which they are right now, and they're winning 7-3, and they're about to get the ball because the Colts just scored a field goal. So they're winning right now. If the Jags do pull this game out, then the Chargers and Raiders can tie and both go into the playoffs.
Yeah.
But if one of those teams wins, one will go in and the other won't.
The loser is out.
Yeah. So if they wanted to, they could literally just kneel every play.
Yeah.
Or what they could do is they could keep it close, and they could just if one team scores a touchdown, the other team will score a touchdown, and kind of fake play the game.
Yeah.
And then when it goes into overtime, just not do anything for
Yeah.
10 minutes.
I think if
waste
they
time.
do want to, if they do, both sides agree. Okay, we got to tie this game. I think they will do the fake play because do you know how many bonuses and extras
What if they use
ride on
this?
this, and all their agents will be
Furious.
all over making sure these players get on the field and get to do stuff.
Yeah. What if
And
they
there's
just
so
use
much
it
that
as
rides
a
on this
bonus
last
thing?
game.
Well,
Bonus
and also
game.
NBC is going to be furious if
Oh,
they
yeah.
got this primetime Sunday night broadcast of win or go home. It's like an extra playoff game. NBC, we got it. Wait, what? They're not. Their executives would be just so mad at the NFL
But
and the Chargers and the
I
Chiefs.
feel like
think-
there's no
do you know what
chance
would
it'll
be
happen.
funny? I
but
think-
if it should happen, it'd be awesome.
Small chance.
I think that it would be hilarious, that there's a guy on each sideline with a headset, but it's not to their own team. It's a headset to the other bench to coordinate
Oh,
with each
yeah.
other.
Whoa.
Okay, guys, we're gonna score on this play. Just let it happen.
We promise we'll give it back to you. No, we're not. No, we're not. Double agent type of thing, where one team just tricks the other team and ends up winning on a 2-point conversion. We thought we had a deal.
That's funny.
A fake extra point.
Yeah, it was there's no way they would trust each other, right? It's their division rivals, kind of rivals. Would they really
then,
trust the other
What
team
is it? It's Colts.
to
What?
let them win? Colts,
Colts-
Jags.
Colts. No. Oh, sorry. I mean Raiders. Who? Who are the Raiders?
Chargers.
It's at the point where they're at. It's would you rather play each other like one of those teams, or would you rather play the Colts?
Yeah, pretty much.
And I would rather play against
I
the
think I'd
Chargers
rather-
or the Raiders than the Colts.
As
I don't
As
know.
what
Justin
team?
Herbert's pretty good. I don't know.
what point of
I
view
don't
are
know.
you saying you?
I don't even know
Yeah,
where I was
yeah.
standing. I was kind of confusing myself with that statement.
The Chargers are favored by 3 points over the Raiders, so that tie scenario would favor the Raiders slightly.
True.
They would
True.
get
We should probably get to pick
a
up.
better chance. But yeah, speaking of all of these games happening, crazy stuff went down in Parker's picks versus Paglia's picks.
While we were gone.
Because over the last 2.5 weeks, Luke has made a ridiculous comeback. Charged ahead of Parker. He was down 2 games when we recorded our last episode. I believe he's now up 3 games.
I thought it was 4.
It might be. I haven't
I
It
checked.
is 4.
Luke
It is 4.
with a 6-game switch over the last 2.5 weeks. Just ridiculously good. He is tied for 4th in our Pick'em League, which is very impressive.
Is this
right
the last
behind
week of
him.
Pick'ems?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I need to make some big plays.
Yep.
Shoot.
Yeah.
I have to change some picks in the later
Parker
games.
is tied for 9th, so he's still in it, but he is 8 games behind the person in first. Luke is 5 games.
Well, the person in first is probably going to win.
And
It just comes down to
person in first
trying
has
to
so
get
many
second.
points.
Trying to get
Second,
Oh yeah.
Third, you get money
first place
still.
First place is locked up. I mean,
Yeah, it's second.
he
and
just had
third
to make
place.
safe picks and he was locked. Like,
He's in the 99.5 percentile. That's ridiculous. Good for you, Deets. 4 picks. Whoever you are in our Pick'em League.
okay.
Yeah, I might need to make some.
Parker's gonna have to make some crazy picks.
I'm going to have to pick like the Jets and the Dolphins and the Falcons and the Panthers and the 49ers.
Let me know when you're ready, Parker.
But the caveat with Parker's picks versus Paglia's picks is
Yeah, we have playoffs. So
Yep.
I don't
Yeah.
need to make the picks for that, you know?
yeah, you can
This
play it safe
season-
here.
This season of Parker's versus Paglia's picks has been the best. Its first season, I was ahead most of the time. Parker had maybe a comeback or two here and there,
Yeah.
but I held the lead most of the time. Reverse last season, Parker was ahead most of the time. I had to come back here or there. This season, it has
It's
been
been-
back
yeah.
and forth the entire season. It's been a great season. It's been a really great season, man.
Great season. I will come back in the playoffs, though. You just watch.
At this rate, honestly, you probably will. It's just been back and forth.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, totally.
I feel like this is going to be a wonky playoffs. I feel like a lot can happen.
So, should we go into our picks?
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Based on, we have all the same games so far, based on what I'm looking at.
Okay.
Okay, so you got Titans.
Yeah, I have,
You both picked the Chiefs and the Cowboys earlier this week.
yeah, and then
Correctly.
Bengals,
Yep,
Packers,
Yep.
Vikings, Washington, Colts,
yep.
Ravens,
Ravens, yep.
Titans.
Titans, yep. Okay,
So-
later matchups.
These are the big games. The ones that are really crucial are the 4 o'clock games.
I got the Saints,
Same.
the Bills,
Yep,
the Patriots,
yep. Same,
the Bucks,
same,
the Rams,
same,
the Cardinals,
same,
and the Chargers.
same.
Wow. What a way to
That is an
end the regular
eventful
season.
But
Just the exact same picks.
I will be changing up in here.
Are you
like,
changing
after-
Are you changing for the pick'em or for Parker's versus Paglia's?
pick'ems?
Okay, so your Parker Paglia thing is locked.
I need help.
Yeah.
So guys,
Yeah,
can you help me?
I will help you now because
Let's help each other on the podcast. Let's do this on the podcast.
I'm down to help.
All right.
All
I have
right.
to leave soon though.
Yes.
So I
Quick,
need
short
I
help.
need to pick upsets. I have these games locked. Okay.
Mhm.
Do we think the Falcons can beat the Saints?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Yep. Why not?
think
I
that's
don't
valid.
think the Jets are going to beat the Bills, but do we think they could?
No.
No.
Okay. Patriots, Dolphins.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Panthers, Bucks.
No.
49ers, Rams.
Maybe.
It could
I think
happen.
there's potential there.
It could happen. If it could happen, I'm doing it.
Mhm.
No.
Could it though?
I don't think
It could, but it's not.
I think
don't
that
it's
is a very
incredibly
unlikely. I think there's a potential.
Why?
But
What are the
unlikely.
Seahawks playing for? And the Cardinals are playing for playoff seeding. And then Chargers, Raiders. That's possible. The Raiders could win that, just because the Raiders are
Do we
weird,
think
dude.
a lot of people are going to pick the Raiders?
Well, what is the
Probably
percentage?
less.
Yeah,
And I know these are
30%.
overall percentages,
There's-
but they also run along with our.
Oh,
league as
you
well.
had 56 points being scored in Seahawks Cardinals. I
Yeah.
had 57.
Oh, nice.
Nice. We nailed that.
So should I go Raiders?
Yeah, I think you have to.
So that's one upset, 2, 3.
Then that's in the 4 o'clock games. Did you pick any 1
Or
o'clock
2.
upsets?
No, I didn't.
3.
3. So I need some more.
Just pick all upsets.
Go
I
with the Seahawks.
I feel
You
like
might
the
have to go with the
Seahawks could
Seahawks,
win.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's 4 upsets, and I'm how many games back?
8.
No, but I'm
not
not
gonna
trying
get
to get
first.
first.
How many
no,
are
no,
you?
I'm trying to get second.
Second place
Or
is
third.
168.
4 games back,
So
yeah.
you're 4 games back. You can do that.
It's
Easy.
Very unlikely, but I need
It's
all these
possible.
upsets to win.
It's possible.
Oh man.
Man, we almost out of time.
I think I have to
kind of
pick.
have to go soon.
Yeah, I have to change
I
some
think-
of my picks in our league
Although
to catch
I do
Luke.
have another minute or so
But-
that we can continue recording.
Just a minute? It's not very
Just
long.
about a minute.
Well, we should probably just wrap up the episode then. There's
No,
not much
we
to
should
do
go
in
into a
minute.
Marvel minute.
Marvel minute.
Yeah, I'll get a
Why
calculator.
not?
Or I mean,
You really went to your calculator.
I'll
Wow.
get a timer. Okay.
Oh, you don't have the Marvel theme song.
Who's going first? No, I don't.
Parker, you start us off.
Okay. All right. So, we need to talk about. No, I'm not starting it yet. We need to talk about Spider-Man.
Yes, we have not had an episode.
You
since
said
that movie.
Spider-Man, that means Marvel has started.
Okay, fine. So, Spider-Man. Spoiler warning for those of you that are listening.
You're wasting
or
your
watching.
time.
Okay.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, do not...
Hey,
yo, okay.
Hey, that's
That is a
reset.
5 seconds.
No,
Okay,
I want
okay.
you to reset.
Okay.
Spoiler alert, they're going to talk about stuff that happened in the movie, so if you haven't seen it, stop listening. All right, go.
Okay. Yeah, Mom. She really wants to watch it. So it was a crazy movie. We got Andrew Garfield. We got Tom Holland. We got Tobey Maguire. Everybody was in the movie. It was an awesome movie. It was cool.
Yeah, there was so much that happened in that movie that made me just like so nostalgic and so happy. So many like little Easter eggs and callbacks, and I think my favorite was the Andrew catching MJ. Oh, that was such a good scene. Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
And the goblin guy. Oh, he was awesome. Like, I haven't seen those movies, but like obviously now I really want to whenever I have time. But yeah, it made me want to go watch the past movies, you know what I mean? So I can understand this movie even more. But it was really sad when Aunt May died. It was really sad.
Yeah, the Aunt May thing, it was sad. I mean, they had to kill someone. It had to happen. I was thinking it was either going to be her or Happy. I'm kind of glad they didn't kill Happy. I like Happy. But yeah, and then we got the Doctor Strange trailer at the end, and we got some new characters coming in, and we got a lot more Wanda. Oh, it's going to be really great.
That Doctor Strange movie looks absolutely absurd. Like, that's going to be so cool. There's like a dark Doctor Strange. But yeah, this Spider-Man movie, the ending was also crazy. Like nobody remembers him now. It's like crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, I've seen this everywhere. It's been huge, but like MJ was still wearing the Black Dahlia pendant, so like they're obviously gonna not just get rid of those characters. They're gonna keep them somehow, and I don't know. Maybe that'll tie into it. I don't know, but she's got to remember him at some point.
And like Ned, like could literally use the sling ring, so like he could be like a sorcerer, like the Hobgoblin or something crazy in the future.
Ned is a crazy character. I loved him, and then he became like whooshy, and he was even better. It was, I mean, it was crazy, insane, and the callback that they had.
And also, I feel bad for Wong.
Wong.
You still have time.
I have a bit. I have a second.
I thought you were just going to say me too.
Wong.
Okay. I really, my stance on Doctor Strange. I think that this movie reinforced it, and they were like, really, anyone who's wearing this ring can do what Doctor Strange does. That was basically, they were like, any random person can do what he did.
That's why it was so crazy that he was able to do it, because literally only sorcerers can do that.
Apparently not, because Ned could do it.
No, but did you see in his grandma's house, and when he had mentioned that...
he had a throwaway line about there's magic in our family.
No, Marvel, there's never throwaway lines.
No, that is definitely scripted.
They had the idea to have him do that, and then they went back and were like, you know what, we should probably have a line explaining it. Let's just say he had magic in his family or something, and just never mention it again.
No, they're literally setting it up for him to be a sorcerer. Like,
okay,
so that's
all
why
sports
it's so
all
crazy.
the time. Episode
130.
I said it at the beginning.
130.
Parker remembered it.
131.
Yeah.
Episode 131. Adios, gentlemen and ladies, and dogs and all creatures that are watching.